Hello students, today we will study about the gifts of the north wind, which is the first chapter. On the first page of the chapter, that is page number 5, an activity is given. Those who have books, they can do, others they can follow my instructions I am doing for you. You can write in your rough notebook. Let us start. What does the sun do? What does the wind do? Link what the sun and the wind do for you. The first one is linked for you. So here we have to match, that is link, with the word sun and wind. Its works are given here. We have to link its works with them. I give you light, it is linked with sun. I give you warmth, it is linked with sun. I cause storms, it is linked with wind. I sway branches of trees, it is linked with wind. I blow away leaves, it will be linked with wind. I give you solar energy. Solar energy can be obtained from sun, so it will be linked with sun. I help kites, I help fly kites, so it will be linked with wind. I move windmills, it will be linked with wind. Let us start the chapter. The north wind gives a poor boy magical gifts that always seem to disappear. How does the boy recover his gifts? Read the story to find out. Here we will I will read the story and I will explain you that how in this story how a poor boy was gifted from the north wind and these gifts were disappeared. Who was taking these gifts? How it was recovered? Let us know. One day the north wind saw a boy carrying a bag of flour. Just as the boy turned into his street, the north wind blew the bag out of his hands and swept it right away. The north wind, cried the boy in despair. He followed the north wind right to his house. You took away the only bag of flour we had, he told the north wind. What will my mother will cook for supper? I am so hungry. In this paragraph, the boy is carrying a bag of flour. As he reached the lane near his house, is the meaning of turn into his street, means reach the lane near his house. The north wind blew the bag out of his hand. As he had only bag of flour, in the state of having lost of all hope, he cried and blamed the north wind to give back his bag of flour so that his mother can cook meals for him as he was hungry. In this paragraph, the meaning of despair means a state of having lost all hope. The state of having lost of all hope. Supper means meal, or you can say evening meal or meal. Next paragraph. The north wind felt rather ashamed and tried to make up for the mischief he had done. Here, take this tablecloth, he said. If you spread it on the table, you shall have everything you wish to eat. All right, said the boy, and took the tablecloth and started for home. Although he had run very fast, chasing the north wind, it soon got dark. I will stay at night at an inn, he thought. As the boy spread the tablecloth in his room at the inn, he ordered beans, bread, and cakes. In this paragraph, the north wind admitted his mistake and wanted to make up for his bad behavior, so he gifted a magical tablecloth which can give food on demand. As he was late and it was getting dark, so he decided to stay at small hotel. Except this, there was no option. So he spread the tablecloth in his room. At the inn, he ordered the tablecloth, bread, beans, and cake. Next paragraph. The food appeared magically on the tablecloth. The boy tucked it all in, relishing every morsel, and then went to bed. The sly innkeeper had watched all this through the keyhole. Late at night, he quietly stole the tablecloth while the boy slept soundly. In this paragraph, as on the tablecloth food was appeared magically, the boy was so hungry that he ate large amount of food and enjoyed every piece of food. The dishonest innkeeper was watching from the keyhole, and at late night he stole the tablecloth. Here sly, the meaning of sly is dishonest. A person who is dishonest. Morsel means a small piece of food. Every piece of food he enjoyed. Tucked in means ate heartily with his heart. मीन्स दिल से उसने खाना खाया और उसने खूब खाया. So next paragraph. Next morning the boy was hungry again, but the tablecloth had vanished, and so he had to go hungry without any breakfast. The boy went right back to the North Wind and complained, "You are the cheat, North Wind. You have taken back your tablecloth." "No," said the North Wind, "that is not the way I work, but I will give you a ram this time," he said. "Each time you rub his woolly coat, he will drop a piece of gold from his mouth. Look after him well." North Wind said that this time I am giving you a ram. Ram is a male sheep, and if you will rub its back, woolly coat, that fur, though they are having a woolly layer. Who is having woolly layer? The sheep. And if you will rub its back, he will drop a piece of gold from his mouth. So now this time North Wind has given a gift ram, which will give a piece of coin from his mouth. The boy ran back and found the ram at the door of the stable behind the inn. He caught the ram by the strap which was around its neck and led it slowly up the stairs of the inn into his room. By now the boy was hungry because it was night again, so he patted the ram on its back. It means that this time North Wind has told to pat the ram and he will get a coin. So the boy went to the place where horses are kept, which was behind the inn. He kept the ram at his room. So he was very happy. Next paragraph. The ram lowered its head and a piece of gold dropped from its mouth. "Good old North Wind," said the boy. He paid the landlord with a piece of gold for his stay and supper. He slept soundly that night with the ram beside him and soft pillow under his head. When the boy awoke in the morning, his head was upon the floor. His head was upon the floor and ram was gone. He blamed the North Wind again. "You have taken back your ram." In this paragraph, the boy has used the ram in the night, and that gold piece was dropped from its mouth. As the boy rubbed the bag, he got the piece of gold, and boy paid the owner of inn for his stay and meals. He slept deeply. In the morning, he saw that ram has gone. He blamed the north wind for this. Next paragraph. The north wind said nothing. He put a queer stick into a bag and gave it to the boy. He told him to go back of the room and lock his door tight at night. That night the boy was woken up by screaming for help in his room. There was the innkeeper running about. The queer stick was beating him. Help, help, he cried. So in this paragraph, this time the north wind said nothing. When he was blaming, the boy was blaming to north wind that you have taken your ram also, and the cloth also you have taken back. This time the north wind has spoken nothing, replied back nothing. This time he gave a stick. Queer means a magical, strange stick, which you have not seen earlier, unusual, that is. He kept this stick into the bag. The north wind told the boy to lock his door at night, and he did it as it was said by the north wind. In the night, the innkeeper was crying out loudly in a high voice for help. That stick was beating him, and the innkeeper was crying. The next paragraph. The boy realized that the innkeeper had stolen his gifts every time. Give back my ram, said the boy. Go and get it. It is hidden in the barn, said the innkeeper. Give me back my tablecloth, he said again. Take it, take it. It is in the kitchen, screamed the innkeeper. The boy went out to check and found his ram in the barn and the tablecloth in the kitchen. He came back to his room. Stop, stick, stop now, he said. The stick stopped and jumped into the bag. The boy picked up the bag and the tablecloth. Then, leading the ram by a rope, he went back home. His mother was very glad to see him, and they lived happily ever after with the gifts he had received from the north wind. So, children, in this paragraph, how the boy realized that the innkeeper has stolen his gifts. Now, this time, as he was crying to get rid of that stick, and the stick was beating the innkeeper, now he has realized that it was not the fault of the wind, north wind, it was the fault of the innkeeper. Do you know that who is an innkeeper? Innkeeper is a person who runs a small hotel. So he was the person who was running that hotel where the boy was staying. The same person has taken all the gifts. So the boy asked about the gifts, and the innkeeper told where the gifts were hidden. The ram was found from barn. Barn means it is a large building for the storage of farm products, because he has kept in his room, but it was found in barn. Tablecloth from the kitchen. He ordered the stick to stop beating. The boy picked up the bag, the tablecloth, and ram, and went home where his mother was waiting for him. His mother was very happy, and they lived ever after with the gifts he had received from the north wind. I think, children, you have understood the chapter nicely. Then read the chapter at home again and write the difficult words and its meaning. This time you have to make sentences also from the words. Okay? Bye bye.